All right. Hey, welcome to the Cleansing and Weight Loss webinar. We're going to go over 3 powerful secrets that every doctor should be telling you, and they're not. Many of our clients and our patients, when I kind of expose these things, are quite simple. They're shocked. They're like, wait a second, nobody ever told me this, or I've been to other doctors, they didn't explain this. Is this real? This makes sense. It's just too simple. So we're going to dive right in, and I'll try to answer your questions as I go. I should answer everything as I go along. Just waiting for a few people to join. And when we go through this, I'm going to explain the 3 powerful things you must do if you want to cleanse and lose weight. And it's not just about looking thin or looking pretty. This is about your health. It's about your life. How's your weight affecting you? How's it affecting your social life, your family life, your future life? Meaning, are you going to die from a disease caused by obesity? We're going to go over some factual stuff. And also, at the end, I'll have an offer for you. We have products in our office that work amazing. That's not what this is about. But if you need something, hey, we have an offer for you. And you can take us up on it, or you can take one of these 3 secrets and apply them. But I would encourage you to listen to the end. It's about 40 minutes long, and use whatever information is best for you. And if I can help you, please message me. So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to go to my PowerPoint. And jump right in. So here it is. 3 powerful weight loss concept secrets. Why aren't other doctors telling you this information? Let's burn that belly fat. How I discovered this. This isn't a clear picture. It was one I found. I was 22 years old. I finished my first year of teaching in West Palm Beach, Florida. I was a phys ed teacher. I played rugby. I lifted weights 5, 6, 7 days a week. I ran 5 to 7 days a week. I was in excellent shape. And my goal that summer, with the first summer off as a school teacher, was to gain weight. If you need to learn how to gain weight, message me. I'll show you how. It's quite easy. You can put on 15, 20 pounds within a few months. And what's neat is you can take off 15, 20 pounds within a couple months or even less. So I put that weight on with a high carb, eating everything I could diet, drinking beer, and man, I put the weight on. It took me about 6 months of taking it off because I didn't understand these secrets. And years ago, this is right as I started to discover this program, I was running 5K races. I was training. It was in between my rugby seasons, and I could run a 5K race under 19 minutes. So I was cruising along, but I still had that belly. And I was running 30 to 50 miles a week, lifting weights. I was eating healthy. Why was this happening to me? Obviously, my plan wasn't working. I remember seeing this picture going, oh my gosh. I was in the newspaper. They took a pic. I'm like, I can't believe this. Why? So I had to find an answer, and I looked into every diet. There's over 150 diet plans out there. Some were extreme, taking an ice bath to shiver to lose a few extra calories. Now, I may actually do that, and I was even thinking about doing that, but I thought, wait a second. My patients aren't going to do this. This is crazy. And then you look into the diets, the raw, paleo, keto, juicing, fasting, eliminating all the carbs, or never eating junk again. Most of them are just way too hard to follow, and you'll jump in and you'll do them for a few weeks and realize you've only lost a couple pounds, and then you bag it. So it had to be real. So I discovered a new approach. I applied it. It worked. I developed my own system, and it's been working for 9+ years. So here's me at age 52, still play competitive rugby with 20 and 30-year-olds. There's not too many 50-year-olds out there. Here's me. I have to tackle that guy in the white. I don't know what happened on that play, but I still exercise. I eat healthy about 90% of the time. So you don't have to have this all or nothing approach. But I made a few tweaks, and this made all the difference in the world. You may be saying, man, I eat pretty good. I exercise pretty good. It's just not happening. You're going to have to make a few tweaks. So if you could lose 20 to 40 pounds in 8 weeks, decrease your blood factors, cholesterol, LDL, triglycerides, decrease your body fat percentage by 5 to 10%, begin to reverse disease or chronic sickness in 8 weeks, would you be interested? And every time I ask this in a workshop, everyone raises their hand. It's just like, is this too good to be true? Can it happen in 8 weeks? Well, here's Mike. And Mike, let's just listen to his story.
I've lost 41 pounds in 42 days. It's great. I haven't been able to lose this much weight in 20, 25 years.
He ended up losing 89 pounds in 8 months. And does he sound or look like he's on a diet? He's happy. He's excited. It was easy for him. And his plan was he was eating about 1 meal a day. He wasn't eating much. And it was causing his metabolism to slow down greatly. His body physiology was off. And so his body was storing everything. So he wasn't eating many calories, but he wasn't losing weight. So you have to do things effectively for them to work. So tonight, we're going to learn 3 secrets to weight loss. Secret number 1 is exercise. Here's me in my barn gym. And exercise is my background. I love exercise. That was what drove me into school teaching and still playing sports to this day. It's good, but it's a stressor. Anytime you exercise, it's stress to your body. And stress can cause many health concerns if you don't handle them correctly. We know when you say stress, you think bad. When you say stress, you think sickness. When you say stress, you think disease. So stress can be good because exercise the stress to your body can rebuild muscle tissue stronger. But if your body's not working right, this stress will have an adverse effect, which means stress increases cortisol. That's belly fat. It increases heart rate, increases vasoconstriction, so constricts those arteries, blood pressure goes up. Increased blood glucose levels, diabetes, blood cholesterol levels, decreases serotonin. This is your moods. Increases sensitivity to pain, decreases cellular immunity, decreases anabolic hormones, your growth hormones and testosterone. So you could gain belly fat, blood pressure goes up, cholesterol goes up, diabetes, your moods suck, you're sensitive to pain, you're always getting sick, and you're losing muscle tissue. Wow. All that with stress. So you got to be able to handle stress properly. Exercise can backfire. So you must get your physiology, we're going to talk about this today, working properly first. Hormones balanced and burning fat. So your system has to be working right. If you plan to exercise, then it has to be high intensity sprints or burst type training. Meaning if you're going out for a walk, walking for an hour does not burn a lot of calories. You'd have to walk all day long to burn about half a pound of fat. You would have to run all day to burn a pound of fat. It's just ridiculous. So you're not going to get this with slow elliptical training on a bike for 20 minutes. That's good. That's good for your heart, but it's not going to burn belly fat. You need to do high intensity sprints. So you could do that walking. You could do it jogging, biking, rowing, even weightlifting. You do something for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then you take a minute off. And you don't need many sets. You need about 7 sets. So if you're in really good shape, you could work it all the way up to maybe 15 sets, but it has to be high intensity. What that does, it kicks growth hormone in, and some estimates that high intensity burst training can kick it in by like 700%. So if you don't do high intensity, you're not kicking in growth hormone to build muscle and to burn fat. All you're doing is going for a walk that pumps your blood around, and you can walk for an hour. Weight training, the same thing. So you could intermittent, do weight training a few days a week, do high intensity burst training 2 to 3 days a week, and that would give you what you need. We do with our program, we hold off until the body's functioning properly. So we analyze your body's physiology and nerve system. And if it's under stress, then we wait. And that's what was happening to me. I was over exercising, causing physiological stress. It was retaining belly fat. I put on 10 pounds when I was doing my marathon training and my 30 to 50 miles a week, about 15 pounds on my belly, 2 inches. I couldn't get it off. I was crazy until I found the diet that I'm going to talk about today and my program. Here's Barry.
I'm Barry. I went through Dr. Tressler's weight loss program. I lost 70 pounds in 6 months. I feel like a new person. Day before yesterday, I ran 5.3 miles without stopping. 4 months ago, I could have never done that.
Well, what would you do I mean, how would you feel if you lost even 20 or 30 pounds, 35, half of that? He lost 70 pounds in 6 months. What would that make you? How would that make you feel? What would your life be like? What would your family be like? Getting up in the morning, climbing stairs, bending over to tie your shoes, playing tag in the backyard with your kids, going for a date with your wife. It affects every aspect of your life. So that's exercise. Next one is food. And man, there's so many different diets out there. My approach is very, I think, simplistic, common. It's, I think, right on. It's easy to do because it's realistic. It's kind of a combination of paleo and just normal eating. So you don't have to do all paleo, no fat, high fat, ketogenic, juicing, raw, organic, no carbs, low carbs, counting calories, weighing your food with a scale. I've done a lot of those, and what I found was they're too restrictive. This is me, I'm speaking at the state level. I speak to other doctors and other programs in the area and teach these concepts that really do make a difference, and it's easy to apply. So I call it my calorie clean diet. Protein: fish, chicken, turkey, beef, eggs, cottage cheese. Don't make it complicated. Turkey, white meat, dark meat. It's just turkey. And you can track your foods, which is in my book that I wrote. There's a manual I wrote with our program, and you track your foods and see what trigger foods are. So if you have white meat for a couple days, let's say white turkey breast, and you don't lose weight, that may be a trigger food for you, meaning your body just doesn't respond to it. Then you do, let's say, white fish for 3 days, and you lose 3 pounds. Wow, you need to eat more fish and less turkey. So vegetables, there's certain vegetables that they've studied over the years that work better to lose weight. Greens, broccoli, lettuce, spinach, cucumbers. There's a few more, but those are the main ones. And like Brussels sprouts, very healthy food, but it has more calories, and it just doesn't respond as well. So it's not that those other greens or vegetables are unhealthy. It's just these work best. There are certain foods that work best to lose weight. Fruits: apple, pear, strawberries, orange, grapefruit. We all know that fruits have a lot of sugar in them. Even though it's natural, it's still sugar. You got to be careful with that. If you're diabetic, sometimes you just eliminate all the fruits and just double up on your vegetables. So those are foods you can buy anywhere. You can buy them at Walmart, Aldi's, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, anywhere, and it will be fine. Now, organic, less pesticides, chemicals, toxins is always important, but it all depends where you are. If you're eating a high processed diet with a lot of eating out and fast food, you're not going to go to an all organic Whole Foods diet. It's just too much, too big of a jump. It's like going from not exercising at all to starting to run 5 miles a day. Too much. Your body can't handle it. You have to start going in stages and making it realistic. But how do you make that transition? If you're eating a lot of breads, pasta, carbs, and sweets, and you're drinking soda or sugar drinks all day, how do you make that transition to say stop all that? Well, our supplements in our program help. The body transformation, transition physiology, once you do it for a few days, about 3 to 7 days, your body kicks out and you don't crave that like you did. And especially when your body physiology is working well. So here's Darlene.
Okay. Hi, I'm Darlene. I lost 40 pounds on Dr. Tressler's weight loss program, and I feel fantastic. I haven't felt this good in my life. I sleep better. I don't have restless leg syndrome anymore, and all my food cravings for sugar are gone. I love it.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Woohoo! Just imagine if all your sugar cravings were gone. How would you feel? That's just amazing, and that happens all the time on our program. You just have to do it. You just have to experience that 7 days and make the transition. So body physiology, this is the big one. This is where most programs don't address it properly, or even address it at all. Body physiology is the key. That's how your body's processing everything. That's how your hormones are functioning. Your body's handling digestion and the stressors that you have. If it's not working properly, all it's going to be is a big stress ball, and you're not going to lose weight. You're going to actually gain weight or you lose weight on some extreme program and you gain it all back within 3 to 6 months. So physiology is a big one. When we put this all together, you lose your belly fat, you lose weight, but you lose the belly fat. And then you position your body so you don't need to diet. That's the key, is once you're functioning well and your body's processing, you shouldn't have to diet anymore. You should just eat healthy, live a healthy life, and you're fine. But look at the belly. And whether you're trying to get rid of 30 pounds, 50 pounds, or 100, every pound counts. And a lot of our clients here, you know, they went on to lose more weight, but these pictures, these before and after, are just amazing. Karen lost over 40 pounds in several months. You know, it didn't take her a year, and it was her belly gone. Belly. And you see, you know, the belly that decreases, that's the body fat. That's the pressure that you have on your internal organs, your aorta, which puts pressure to your heart and increases a lot of cardiovascular problems. You can't tie your shoes without it squeezing you. You know, just how it makes you feel is just horrible. Oops. Bye-bye belly. So, and you see these people, that are patients, they're at different ages. They're not all 20-year-old. Most of them in their 40s and 50s that we realize, shucks, I want to look better. I don't want to live the rest of my life like this. So the hormone debate. Eating carbs increases sugar. Obviously, carbs are sugar. So your blood sugar goes up. Your pancreas has to release insulin. It's a hormone to pull the sugar levels down in your blood. And they don't just go down to level, they go low. So they go below normal. And I'll explain that in a second. But any excess sugar, it's energy. And if you don't need it, it gets stored in your belly and hips. So if you only need about a handful of carbs a day. So if you have a bowl of cereal and a bagel, and then you have a bowl of pasta at lunch, 80% of that is excess. So where do you store it? Your belly and your hips. Belly and your hips. And it's stored as palmitic acid, which is a major culprit in heart disease. What happens when your blood sugar goes down, it goes low, cortisol has to be released to bring it back up to normal. So you eat sugar, blood sugar levels go up. Insulin, blood sugar levels go way low. Cortisol is released to bring it back up to normal. And you do this all day long. Every time you eat breads and carbs, up, down, level. And cortisol stimulates the storage of belly fat. So it doesn't take, it's not like you have to eat 3,000 or 4,000 calories. It's what you're eating. And if it's excess of sugar and energy, you don't need it. It's stored. And then when you're under stress, you store more. And we'll explain that in a minute. The hormone debate. Leptin is another hormone that tells your body to stop eating. It tells your body, hey, I'm full, don't eat anymore. And every time I do a workshop, people say, I don't have leptin. Where's my leptin? It doesn't tell me. I just keep eating. And so leptin's produced in the fat cells. So the more fat cells you have, more leptin, and you become leptin resistant. So your body doesn't know when it's full. You just keep eating. You stuff your face. So fructose is a sugar that causes leptin resistance. So every time you're eating more fructose, and this is elevating triglycerides. Triglycerides impair leptin transport from entering the hypothalamus. So the hypothalamus is in the brain, and this inhibits hunger, and it burns fat. So if the hypothalamus isn't working, your body can't burn fat for fuel. We need to get the hypothalamus working. That's what our program is designed to do. Here's Kevin. Listen to Kevin's story.
My name's Kevin Littner. I came to Tressler Chiropractic approximately 2.5 months ago. I came mainly because my wife had some concerns about weight issues that she struggled with for a number of years. After meeting with Dr. Tressler and going through the seminar and going through the process of being evaluated, I came to recognize the struggles that I had with my weight in my midsection, and energy levels could possibly be addressed after discussing the matters with the doctor and his staff. I decided it would be worth the opportunity to participate in the program. It's approximately 51, 52 days since we began the program, my wife and I, and I lost 32 pounds over days, 31 days. I did the 23-day part of the program. And 2 weeks into the program, I began to notice a difference in my energy with my weight loss and just the process of dealing with daily life. And from that time, it's been another month and a half, and the level of energy, the ability just to get on with life in general has been as dramatic as I can imagine it could be. I never dreamed that I could lose the weight from my midsection that I've struggled with for the past 15 to 18 years. And the doctor offered an opportunity for me to do that and said that it would work. And he followed through in his word through action. And I'm here to say that's the best thing I've ever done at 55 years old to get my life back. Thank you.
I don't know if you heard, but he was starting to choke up a little bit. It really affected his life. And this is what most Americans deal with, is belly fat and trying to lose weight. And sometimes it's not about losing 50 pounds, 30 pounds, or even 100. Roger lost about 15, 20 pounds, and he got off his diabetes meds in 21 days. You can see he's athletic. He works out. Body wasn't processing properly. Listen to James.
Hi, I'm James, and I'm living proof of Dr. Tressler and the system that really works. I've lost approximately 25 pounds, and I'm a type 2 diabetic, and just with a multitude of health challenges, the system really works, and it's multi level, everything from spiritual to mental to physical. It's amazing. You have to try it.
When you lose weight and your body starts functioning better, of course it will change physically, but it absolutely changes how you think, how you believe, and spiritually, how you connect with God or your spirit. It affects every angle. So physiology and hormones, we have to look at what's controlling this. What controls all function of the body? And this is what's being overlooked in many programs. And this is our brain and our nerve system. Our brain and nerve system control all function of the body. And if it's out of alignment, if it's under stress, it can affect this. So what would cause nerve stress? Poor posture. And if you increase weight, if you have belly fat, your posture gets worse. If you're on computers, screen time, cell phones, posture's worse. It falls, accidents, injuries, toxins, medication, dehydration, emotional stress. We have all these things, and these things can affect our spine and cause it to go out of alignment. If it is, and it's causing nerve stress, you shut down healing to your organs, your glands, and your hormones. So you can lose weight on programs, but if there's your organs and glands and hormones aren't functioning properly, you're going to regain it within a short period of time. When you have nerve stress, this causes what's called a stress hormone response. It's like the fight and flight. Your body's in a system of stress, just as if you're in your house and you heard gunshots. You would go into a series of fight and flight, stressed out. This increases heart rate, cardiac output, blood pressure, increases the needs for fats and sugars, because when you're under stress, the body sees that as a threat. It wants to store body fat for future use. So what do you crave when you're under nerve stress? Fats and sugar. Listen to Shirley.
Hi, my name's Shirley, and I've been on this program for 7.5 months, and I've lost 94.5 pounds. I used to take Nexium. I haven't taken that no more. I feel great. All I wanted to do was sit, and now I just want to stay mobile and keep moving. I just feel great.
How many people are on Nexium? This is becoming so common. She ended up losing 101 pounds in 11 months. She did one program. It reset her body, her physiology. We showed her what to do and how to do it. She worked with us and had amazing results. Look at her before and after. Doesn't even look like it. That's amazing. So nerve stress can affect your adrenals, low energy, your digestion can shut down, depression, anxiety kick in, you lose concentration, you're easily distracted. It affects the hypothalamus. Do you remember what the hypothalamus does? It works with your hormones to burn fat. So if you have nerve stress and your hypothalamus isn't working properly, it's hard for you to burn fat anyhow. Serotonin levels drop, mood, appetite, and sleep. Remember all these things when you eat a bad diet? Same happens when you have nerve stress. You crave more fats and sugars. Insulin resistant, you're diabetic. Free fatty acids fall into the bloodstream. It goes into your hips and thighs. Cortisol increases, causing high cholesterol and more belly fat. So, you get so frustrated with you diet, and you don't get good long-term results. You try another diet, you exercise, nothing happens. This may be why. This may be your answer is you've never had your spine nerve system evaluated when you do a weight loss program. So stop doing weight loss programs and all these crazy diets. Have a complete health analysis and see if that's the problem. Sitting in a computer will jut your head forward, jar it forward, just jam the nerves in your neck and spine. It's as if I were to squeeze your right arm, your right hand would go numb every single time. And if I kept it there long enough, the right hand would start to lose its strength and die because I'm shutting off nerve and blood flow. It will die. What if I shut off the nerve going to your thyroid, or I pinch the nerve going to your thyroid? That comes out of your neck, the fourth level of your neck. So if your head is in this forward position or your neck's out of alignment, your thyroid could be affected, the nerve, because of posture or alignment. And unless you get pressure off that, your thyroid will never function properly. So they put you on thyroxine, they put you on medication, and you live the rest of your life like that, gaining weight. So obesity, you can see when the belly starts to increase, our posture slumps, affects the neck and the back. That affects your thyroid, which can affect metabolism, can affect the reproductive system, which affects hormones. So very critical to analyze posture and alignment. Carolyn, when she came in and we told her of these new concepts, because she's tried this like everyone else, tried all kinds of other programs, never with permanent results. We told her, you need chiropractic care and you need to do our program to reset your hormones and balance. She said, okay, I'm going to do this. Immediately, she started losing weight. And as she started to feel better, she has no more pain in her joints. She's off her medication. Her energy's through the roof. 62 pounds. She just loves it. Pam, listen to her story.
Hi, this is Pam. Pam, share your experience with the listeners.
I did a weight loss program twice before doing this one, and I lost weight, but I didn't maintain it. I gained it all back and plus more. With this one, because I'm doing the chiropractic care as well, with keeping my spine aligned, I have lost weight. I'm keeping it off, feeling really good. And the last two, I had a horrible rash that covered 3/4 of my body, and I actually kept that rash for months afterwards.
Wow.
I got a little bit of a rash, and it went away very quickly this time around. So I'm very happy.
And this was the two other programs you did before were chiropractors,
Yes.
but they didn't explain how the nerve system could play a role in physiology and healing.
Exactly.
Do you see that as part of that now?
Oh, absolutely. It's fundamental. You have to do it.
So amazing results, 22 pounds, feeling great, and she's absolutely looking better too.
Mhm.
Your friends are saying that.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep it up.
So cool. So what makes our weight loss system so different? We analyze every piece of the puzzle, the toxins, being alkaline, hormones, real nutrition, and body physiology. This is a key that as we go through this with our testing and our consultations, so many people have just never heard of. So, if you're out of the area, I offer a free call and I can talk to you and just give you some advice. It's a 15-minute call. I could share what I think is best or where you need to go. And, if you want to try just exercise or diet, that's fine. I'm just here to help. So what should you do? Other programs can cost thousands of dollars, take a year to just lose 20 pounds. Many of them don't and won't address all the components that we do. If you do lose weight, you could gain it all back, or you don't even get healthy. We've had patients tell us that they've done other programs, lose 30, 40 pounds, and nothing, they don't feel any better. Obesity is serious. It's related to 40% of all diagnosed cancers right now. And being obese can cause you to die 8 years early, with the last 20 years in miserable health. 22 pounds weight loss can reduce heart attack risk by 75%. 15-pound weight loss can reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 50%. And losing 10 pounds doubles your chance of normalizing your blood pressure. So it doesn't take much to have results. Just like Roger, when he lost his 15, 20 pounds, he got off all his diabetes meds. He was completely healed. Obesity is one of the biggest drivers of preventable chronic diseases and healthcare costs in the U.S., far beyond even smoking now. And when you combine obesity with our lifestyle of sitting at a computer, it's very dangerous. We need to get moving. We need to get this weight off. Costs range from anywhere from 147 billion to 210 billion per year. It's associated with job absenteeism, costing approximately $4.3 billion annually. Low productivity at work, productivity costing employers $506 per obese worker per year. So if you're a business owner, I don't know how you do this, but get your employees to lose weight. Obese adults spend 42% more on direct healthcare costs than somebody healthy. In the lifetime, look at this, lifetime health cost of obesity is averaging $92,235 per person compared to a normal weight. So you could buy a house, and depending what part of the country, a nice house. This is crazy. And we're spending this in obesity-related problems, healthcare problems. So here's a breakdown. If you Google some of these results, you'll get some different information. This is a general, kind of an average. Duke Global Health Institute, National Business Research Institute. Weight Watchers, to lose 20 pounds, it costs about $1,500. And it may take up to a year or more to do that. Dietitian, MD, $2,500, usually poor food choices and medication. Nutrisystem, almost $2,800. Pre-packaged meals being 60% of the plan. So what do you do when you stop buying the pre-packaged meals? You've got to learn how to eat on your own. Eat out, eat at Walmart, eat at Whole Foods, eat real healthy food in the zone, really expensive, $4,500. Jenny Craig, to lose 20 pounds can be $4,740. So it's just not cost effective. Surgery, $15,000 to $23,000. And you're not addressing the cause. All you're doing is trying to surgically suck it out or cause you not to be able to eat much. It's crazy. Local programs around here, and I know people that do these. I have patients who come in and tell me what they've spent on programs. I know these doctors personally. They're anywhere from about $1,500 to $3,000. And if you're not addressing the sympathetic stress or the physiology, you have a tendency to regain the weight back. So ours, it starts at $69, and our expensive is $995. Most people lose on our rapid weight loss program 20 to 40 pounds in 8 weeks. So it doesn't take a year. And in fact, you could lose, like some people, 40, 60, 80, 100 pounds doing one program. So it could be as little as pennies, per pound. So that's our system. It's Innate Life products. There's 7 main products. I'm going to go over that in just a second. And I wrote a manual. That's my book. It's a very short book. It explains everything to do, how physiology is a key, how to reduce body physiology stress on your own at home, how to track your food, what foods to eat, what foods not to eat, stressors and toxins, what toxins to avoid. It gives you a real life plan. It's a simple book. So when you follow the book and the plan, you can do this on your own. You don't need us. You don't need our consults if you're dedicated to just reading and applying. So our first is a cleanse and detox. This is $69. It's a 30-day program. It cleans your colon and it pulls the toxins out of cells. It prepares your body for weight loss. So some people just start with this along with healthy eating or exercise, and you can lose 5 to maybe 15 pounds. It's estimated that we're exposed to 700,000 different toxins in a day. They get trapped in our liver, organs, and even fat cells. So fat cells accumulate them. So you have to get the toxins out so you can start to burn the fat for fuel. Otherwise, if you don't get toxins out, you'll never get rid of all the fat. So, and the brain is responsible for 60 to 80% of fat, gets wrapped around your nerves to insulate and improve nerve signals. So that means toxins are very close to your nerves. This is why symptoms like brain fog, headaches, tingling, numbness, mood problems are all common with toxicity. Toxins are also stored in the blood, bone, lymphatic system, and joints. That's why a lot of aches and pains and just problems can cause future destruction to every cell, every organ. Chronic sickness and disease can develop. So this is serious stuff. So the cleanse we should all do a cleanse, at least once a year. You could even do it 3 to 6 times a year, just to reset your eating habits and cleanse. This is a little bit fuzzy, but Alyssa's video is just awesome.
I have been coming here to Dr. Tressler's office for about 6 months, since November. And to date, I have lost about 52 pounds and 11% body fat. When I first started, I was not gung-ho about the whole program. I was actually not interested at all. My husband convinced me that we needed to do it. And I've got to tell you, I have never felt better in my life. I feel like I felt like when I was 20. And I have 8 kids. And 6 months ago, I was huffing and puffing going up the stairs. And I was just tired, and I thought it was just because I was getting older and because I had 8 kids and I had nothing to compare it to. And now I can carry my kids up the stairs and I don't huff and puff. I can do my housework and I have energy. I take the kids outside and I can run and play with them. And I feel better than I have in years. And I am so grateful to the staff for just encouraging us through this and giving us the tools that we needed to be able to do the program.
So now she has 10 kids, and she's still doing just awesome her whole life. And her whole family has been affected, not only from her energy and how she takes care of her kids, but now the kids eat a healthier life, eat a healthier diet. They have a healthier lifestyle. And this will carry over for 10 kids, 10 future families. Just how big of an impact is this when you step up to the plate and do this for yourself? So the next program is the cleanse and rebuild. We do the cleanse and the fiber, but we also add in the chlorella and the probiotic. It rebuilds. So the chlorella boosts energy, detoxifies at the cellular level. The liver, it's a great source of magnesium, which can affect blood pressure and muscle tension. So this can also bind to heavy metals and pull them out of your body. Improves cholesterol, sugar levels. So it's a great detoxification and rejuvenation for the cells. Probiotics, extremely important for gut bacteria. And research concludes that one antibiotic prescription may destroy good gut bacteria for up to a year. Gut bacteria houses up to 70% of the cells that make your immune system. So very important to have good gut bacteria. You need to restore this. These 2 products, everyone on the planet could be on, especially here in America, because we're not getting the right minerals from deep greens we get from chlorella. And we just don't have the gut bacteria from the antibiotics in our food, antibiotics that we take. We usually have a weak system. So that has to be rebuilt. So the Rapid, this is our Rapid, and we have a few more products added to it. Well, I also have, it's a 40-day weight loss program. It's a complete manual and book, all the instructions, online trading and video coaching, and also Facebook support. So we support you going through. When you read the book and you train with the videos, you have everything you need to succeed. The other 3 products are Cardio Max. This improves your immune system, helps prevent diabetes, lowers your cholesterol. It's 4 products: white mulberry, Garcinia cambogia, which is probably the #1 weight loss herb. But you can't just take Garcinia. So many people will just take one herb. It doesn't work that way. You need to take combinations to get every aspect, your blood clean, your hormones functioning, your hypothalamus working, your colon clean, your minerals built back up, your good bacteria built back up. So that's what all these products work together synergistically to do. The Sugar Shield works by blocking enzyme alpha amylase. This is responsible for breaking down carbs and turning them into sugar. So blocking this enzyme improves how the body metabolizes carbs. So you don't want your carbohydrates to accumulate and just be stored as belly fat. You need to burn them and get rid of them. So the Sliminate, this is all the products are herb capsule form. You can just take them, swallow them, or you can pull them apart and put them on your food if you can't swallow pills. And the Sliminate is a droplet form. It's a 2 ounce. Most programs only sell 1 ounce. We doubled it. We give you big bang for your buck. It's a powerhouse. This is African mango, very important ingredient that raises leptin levels. Remember, leptin tells you to stop eating. It helps level out glucose and speeds up metabolism while suppressing the appetite. So as you're not hungry. So if you're not hungry, you don't eat as much. You don't eat the garbage. You lose weight. So all these products put together work amazing. So with our Cleanse and Detox, like I said, it's $69. Today, if you order it, we drop the price. It's only 3 payments of $21. So you'd save 10%. If you do 3 kits, you save $42, 3 payments of $55. So you may say, why do 3 kits? Why do I need 3? Well, you could do 3 in a year, do 1 every other month, or do 1 every quarter. Or if you and your husband, or you and your wife, or you and a friend, or 3 people do it, you'll save money doing it that way. So listen to Pat's story.
My name's Pat. I'm from Apollo, Pennsylvania. 2 months ago, I weighed 255 pounds. Today, I lost 48 pounds. In 2 months, I lost 3% body fat, and my energy level is unbelievable. My sleeping is better, my breathing is better, and I wouldn't have believed how easy it was to do this. Just follow the plans, and the girls are good with you. They talk to you and help you through anything. Getting my spine in alignment, I'm sure that helped. It just was a perfect program for me, and I would recommend it to anybody. Like I said, my energy level, my attention span is good. My wife is just so pleased, and I would have never believed that 2 months ago I sat in a couch. I was a couch potato, and now I'm just like busy doing everything. I just joined a health spa, so I'm just keeping busy all the time. And I have it all to thank for a radio program I listened to in November of 2014. And I just want to thank everybody here at the Tressler Chiropractic Center. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks, Pat.
So there's an order form at the end. The second one is a Cleanse and Rebuild. That's $121 value. You can do it today for 3 payments of $36. So I broke it up in payments to make it easy. And it's like buying a cup of coffee, every few days. 3 payments of $96 for 3 kits. So you'd save $75. You'd save almost the whole kit. So if you've ever taken an antibiotic, you need to rebuild. You don't eat a lot of greens. Get the Cleanse and Rebuild. You'll not only cleanse and purify your body, you start to rebuild. Look at Pat. Listen to this.
So this is Pat. Over 4 months ago, he came in. Your goal was to get down to 180, which is about 80 pounds. He's lost 70, 4 months. Went into the doctor. You're off your RA medication. That should be fine. Was this hard to do?
Absolutely one of the easier things I've ever did. Very easy.
You impress your wife?
Absolutely. She loves me. She loves me. I'm just full of energy, and matter of fact, she used to be the energetic one. Now I'm the energetic one. She's like, slow down.
We're going to catch her up. Yeah. So what an amazing transfer. We're proud of you. Good job. Thanks.
Isn't that cool? I mean, you can see the changes. 2 months, 4 months. That's all it took, 4 months. So the Cleanse and Rebuild or the Cleanse Kit can get you started in the right direction. If you're really serious about this, you need to do the Rapid. Greg, he lost 25 pounds, 26 days. He was just blown away. And after he lost 30 pounds, he said he's tried for years. He's always had a belly gone. But the Rapid is the complete kit. That's a $14.95 value. Today, 1 kit, 12 payments of $81. So you'd save $523. So it's under $1,000. And 2 kits, 12 payments of $137. So you'd save $1,346, $822 a kit. So you're just like getting a kit for free. It's just amazing. If you have a spouse, or if you have somebody that wants to lose weight, talk to them and order 2 kits. You'll get the entire system for $822 when you do it this way, and you'll never regret it. If you want to lose weight and you want to turn your life in a new direction, you've got to take action. If you just sit there and think, well, this is cute, this is good, I'll try something else, you're going to pass something up that's for $137 a month or $81 a month, you may regret. This will change your life. If you're in the area, let's say, we've had people travel an hour or 2 to see us, and we sit down, we offer a free evaluation where we review your history, health, your goals, we test your pH, your body fat percentage, and we do a complete spine and nerve system evaluation and exam. Digital x-rays, digital motion x-rays, digital consultation, first adjustment. You just have to call, or if you schedule online, you have to call in or schedule and say, I've heard the webinar, and you get the free evaluation. We have a $19 special that we offer several times a month for same thing. You're getting it at no cost. So if you want to take us up on the special, the goal is to help you understand if nerve system and your spine has something to do with this. And if it is, then you can make the decision on what you want to do. But we include that in. So all that testing could cost $395 to $495. You get it today, no cost. So also we're going to do free shipping. So discounts on all the products and kits, huge discounts for multiple kits, a free membership, online coaching, free evaluation if you're in the area, and free shipping. So all this, we have some incredible deals. We want to make it easy on you and help you succeed beyond, let's get back here, beyond any level that you've ever, here we are, than you've ever seen. So I'd love to help you out doing this and show you that, yes, you can do this. You just need some guidance in the right products, and you just need the right direction. The reason I play rugby at age 52 is because I still can. And I wouldn't be playing rugby unless I took action. I work out, I lift weights, I eat right, I exercise. I absolutely get adjusted every week because there's no way I'd be able to do what I do if I haven't used chiropractic all these years. It keeps me going, keeps me healthy, the nerve system. And I'm playing with 20 and 30-year-olds, guys that are huge compared to, my little body. So I'd love to help you. I'd love to show you a different way of life than simply turning to medications and drugs and needles and surgeries and all that. So I was if you listen, go on my website, you'll hear some of my stories. I was a sick kid, and I had a lot of GI problems, and I wet my bed till I was 9. And it wasn't until I discovered chiropractic and a whole health system that turned my life around, changed my life forever. My wife was 23 years of asthmatic and 3 months of chiropractic care, principal chiropractic care, taking stress off the nerve system that affects the lungs. Her body healed. And it's been 28 years she hasn't taken any medicine, steroids, theophylline, inhalers, and in and out of the hospital 1 to 3 times a year, every year since she was 3 years old for 23 years, gone. So this type of this weight loss program, this health program, things like this can just transform your life. So if I can help you in any way, shape, or form, please contact me. Go to the website, innatelife.com. Message me there. Message me on Facebook. Just call our office. You see the link below. I make this easy and accessible. You can get products, order products, or schedule a free consult, or just give us a call on the phone. I'd love to talk to you and help you. So have a wonderful day. God bless. And I can't wait to hear your success stories.